Welcome to our first time ever playing the one, the only Dark Souls 3. If you are just joining us on this glorious playthrough, I am an OG Souls player. I have never played this game though. I played the Souls game way back on the PlayStation 3. So we are coming back to the Souls universe playing Dark Souls 3. And I know some of the followers on this channel have been waiting for this moment for a long time to laugh at my misery on this game. And personally, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. So we just downloaded this bad boy. So we're booting it up for the first time. So let us hope and pray, my friends, that it runs smooth on our PC. I've got faith that we can get this bad boy to run. Ooh, and let me go ahead and pull up the chat. Give everybody a minute to get in here. Man. Everybody just doesn't understand how long I've been saving this game for myself for several years because I wanted to play it on my own, peace and quiet, no issue. And then a year ago, I started the channel and I had said, okay, maybe now I can do it. But I had bad internet where I was living at. And now, a year later, new location, gorgeous high-speed internet, great to do live streams with. And I have just been looking forward to this moment for a long time. Something new. Imperfection, my man. Yes, we are playing Dark Souls 3, much awaited. As I was just saying, been waiting on this a long time. I've got my controller. I got the setup ready here. I'm about to plug up the controller to the PC because this is one of those games that we prefer to use a controller. So let's get this bad boy plugged up. And as I was saying real quick, I have played Demon Souls on the PlayStation 3 years ago. I played it before Dark Souls even came out. And then I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and I've got some uploads on my channel of those games. But I have yet to play Dark Souls 3. This is the first time ever. So far, we're looking good. At least we can get to the start screen. So I've got my controller pulled up. I had a neighbor. Let me go ahead and push start so we're not just looking at this. Well, I hope we can get this going. Why is the controller? We'll get this bad boy going here. Oh, wake up, controller. Well, this might be a lot shorter than we thought if we don't get this controller working. It's been so long since we've used the controller. Perhaps it is kaput. So we might have to play with the mouse if we don't get the controller working here. Let me, we might check something here. If not, I'll get a controller tomorrow and we can just fiddle around on the mouse today. So we're going to page down to the bottom here and hit accept. Now I might have it on the wrong port. So we could try another port here if that does not work. Well. We will have to get a controller tomorrow. So it looks like we're going to be playing with the mouse and keyboard for our first episode. That is unfortunate. I haven't used that controller in a long time. So we're going to jump right into it. We'll just play with the mouse and keyboard for this first live stream. In the morning, I'll pick up a controller. Rakomi, my man, how are you doing? Good weekend to you all too. Yes, my friend. So, our first live stream here on this game, we are going to be using a mouse and keyboard, unfortunately. But I will pick up a controller in the morning. I have a controller, but I haven't used it in like a year since we did our last Dark Souls playthrough. So I'm not sure on the brightness here. And let me know if it sounds good when we get into the game later. Yes, settings are fine. Updating save data.
Yes,
we have no save file.
Indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
Oh, beautiful little cutscene here.
Venturing north,
And I was going to also mention too,
pilgrims
starting our
discover the
tomorrow,
truth
we'll have a controller to play with the game.
words.
For now, we'll just use the mouse and keyboard for this first episode.
Fire fades.
This game, I had a neighbor about 5 years ago,
Thrones.
and he was playing this game. You know, and he was like, man, come play. And me, I really didn't want to play because I wanted to save it for myself later. And, you know, so I sat down and I played like maybe 5 minutes on his PlayStation 4. And that was as far as I got. And I don't even think I got past the tutorial when I played it at a neighbor's house a long time ago. Oh, beautiful little artwork for sure, no doubt.
Aldrich, Saint of the Deep.
And I've spent so many hours playing Dark Souls 1 especially. I mean, that game is just easy to me now. And Dark Souls 2, I love that game to death. I really enjoyed the parrying mechanism in Dark Souls 2. It seemed like I was able to parry a lot easier in the second version than the first one. And I'm interested to see how the parry is in this game. It'll be nigh impossible for me to parry using the mouse and keyboard, but we'll get it down pat tomorrow when we get our controller. I am shocked that this old Xbox controller doesn't work. Alas, it's been sitting up in the closet for a year. I'm still thinking about doing the, our old Civil War game we're playing, but that'll just be here and there every so often.
The lords will abandon their thrones.
This will be our mainstay for the moment. And we've got plenty of brews, my friend. I got a whole case next to me. So, not that we're going to go through the whole case tonight, but we'll get a few hours in.
Nameless, accursed undead.
And I am so about to skip this cutscene.
And so it is that Ash seeketh embers.
Oh, that's okay looking outfit right there. And if you ever watched any of my old content on Dark Souls, you understand I'm a big Fashion Souls guy. I'm more about the way I look than I am I'm more about the way I look than I am the way I operate. Okay, name. We will be. Might as well just name it after the channel. Are we going to be a girl or a guy? Oh, you got to hit enter. We'll pick that later. Age. Okay, first off, let's go naked so we can kind of see what we look like here. That is one ugly cat. Although it does look a little bit like me. If you ever wonder what I look like. Look over specs. Okay. Yeah. I do always like going with the deprived thing, but we might go with something else. What does the girl look like? Yeah. Just pick the girl. Okay, class. The knight, okay, vitality, strength. Mercenary, kind of like a dex build there. Warrior, pretty basic. The herald. Guess that's kind of a bit of a paladin type deal. Thief, assassin, sorcerer. So pretty much at this point, it's up to everybody whether we want to do our first character as a magic user or a fighter type. Or we can just go with a quality build. The herald might be good for quality build, honestly. Never been big on pyromancies. Or we could just go naked. I'm all about the naked look, the deprived look. I'd like to go for something just kind of quality build across the board. Intelligence, faith. I keep going back to this herald. We might go with that. It's pretty standard, a little low on the intelligence, but burial gift. One of the slip fire gem. Okay, so it's not really critical. We might just take the Sovereignless Soul or the Black Firebomb. We'll take the Sovereignless Soul. Okay, our face. We need to be pretty here. If we're going to be a girl, we might as well be a halfway decent looking girl. Even though we put ooh, yeesh. Wait. Wait, my goodness. We get a little strange on look here. We'll get a little bit of tan going there. Build. Burly. No. Just go with a slim build. Appearance. My goodness, they got the details on the looks, don't they? Holy moly. My goodness. Okay, go back. Hold on. How do we go back? Appearance. How do we go back? Okay. Face detail. Only I'm concerned about is the hair and the hair color, to be honest. So let's just go to the hair. Where's the hair? Hair. Face detail. There it is. Hair, facial hair. Hair. Let's give our girl something. Bit of a ponytail or something. We'll go with the braid. I like that look. And the hair color. Give it a little bit something bright there. Kind of like a bluish green I'm going for. I'm getting closer there. Yeah, I could take that. Perfect. Well, no, that's a little bit too brown. Okay, perfect. All right. Back. Okay. Sounds good to me. Name, girl. It was Heal. Yeah, they do have it looked like this herald starts with a spear and one heal spell. A spear, a shield. I'm guessing that's some kind of glove or something. Probably a talisman that she can use to cast a miracle. Okay. Perfect. Finalize. We'll go with it. And I'm sure we'll come back and change tomorrow when we get our controller working, or we go purchase a controller. Bit of a bummer, Looking forward to this game. Thought everything was good. Hook up the controller and it just kaput. Herald is good, then Heal will help first playthrough. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I need all the help I can get, because we are going to be blind. Frame rate unsuitable for online play. Well, that's okay. I don't care about online play. Okay, yeah, log in to go online. Okay. System. Controller. Okay. Alright, go back. Yeah, we don't want to log in. Okay. Continue. Tailbone Spear. Oh yeah, I forgot this game. During the loading screens, they always show you like different items and tell you what they do. Okay. Interesting. Now, granted, this is the first time I've booted this up. I literally just downloaded it, so it's going to be a little sketchy using the mouse and keyboard here. Okay, block, stab. Not sure about the rolling on the keyboard. Okay, yeah. Kind of interesting setup on the keyboard. I've never played using the mouse and keyboard. I've always just okay, I gotcha. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I wonder how you parry though. Using the mouse and keyboard. Well, I guess reading the messages would help. Right, okay. Okay, I'm kind of digging the, I think I'm handling the controls here. A little bit sketchy, but it probably wouldn't hurt to look real quick at the keyboard, key bindings. Two-hand weapon, attack. Strong attack, left hand. Left control or shift right click. Shift right click might be what I need for parry. And as far as interacting with the items here, if you get good at the keyboard, you really could probably rock this game. But I'm just not used to using the mouse and keyboard, so hence why I'm not going to attempt it. You know, tomorrow I'll just get the controller. But I think we can have a little fun messing around with the mouse and keyboard on our first live stream here. I was going to check the parry here. What did it say? Oh, okay. That's how you do it on the keyboard. You hold the shift as you, instead of block, you hold the shift and block and it does a parry. Okay, that's simple. So there was a path to the right here. This is probably dry watching me playing this first episode. I'm glad that it's I'm actually glad that it's actually working. You know, I was kind of concerned because my PC is about 4 years old. And even though that's this game is like 8, 9 years old. It's still, you know. We were trying to parry there. Okay, so we parried him. Yeah, parrying is very difficult on the keyboard, without a doubt. Very difficult. Using item is R, okay. Easy enough. An Ashen Estus Flask, whatever that is. I do like spear weapons. Spears are a lot of fun. Oh, this is beautiful. Not as beautiful as when we're playing Twisted Insurrection, but What an epic fail. There's almost no point in even trying to parry using the mouse and keyboard. That would take so much practice. Oh, I thought I parried him. Was it me, or did it seem like we slowly healed over time? It's kind of interesting. What was the quick change over here? Two-handed. Okay, that's how you switch that. But how? Oh, it just uses some of the mana bar. Okay, so it goes back to the old, this game goes back to the old style of Demon Souls, where you don't have a certain number of casts. You essentially just have like a mana bar, and it turned back. It's just a tutorial. We're okay if we die. Oh. So there's some big guy right here. Probably the first boss, the tutorial boss. Well, that was kind of a nice little dodge there. Not too bad. I feel like if I was using the controller, I could probably take this guy. Well, that attack's kind of easy to dodge when he does that rolling thing. This is kind of odd, using the mouse and keyboard on this. Yeah, this guy's pretty easy, but using the mouse and keyboard is difficult. I'm sure true PC players are probably like, that's the only way to play, mouse and keyboard. It's about a third of the way down. Ooh, nice hit. And that's probably how we're going to go down. We did heal, though. Yeah, locking on is tricky. Tricky with the, mouse setup here. Ooh, he got a hit in. Nice. We about got him halfway down. Honestly, that's pretty impressive for using the mouse and keyboard. I might try one more thing to see if we can get this bad boy controller to work here. I might try, I got this other cord here, and I might try it. And if that doesn't work, then I know it doesn't work. And at the very least, at least this is like a kind of a test stream here. I like that first little boss though. That's pretty cool. Where did it go? I am attempting to see if we can get this thing to work here. Perhaps not. That's interesting if we can't. We might try one thing. Just to see if we can. I would be very interested if I could get it to work, because I really thought this controller would still be good, but if not, that's not a big deal here. It's not a big deal because we'll get one tomorrow. Let me try one thing here. Plug it in this other port. Yeah, it's not even I don't even know if it's not even powering on. So, oh well. No big deal. Back to the game. We'll do what damage we can with the mouse and keyboard. That would take a long time for me to get used to that. Congrats to anybody that plays this game using a mouse. It is like very odd. But it just feels wrong. Playing these games with the mouse, it feels so wrong. I like the look of that enemy though. That is a beautiful enemy right there. Okay, we don't want to sign into the, actually don't want to sign into the online feature. It doesn't matter if I do, but it'll probably kick us out anyway. Okay, continue. Beautiful game so far. What a beautiful game. I'm I'm really glad we purchased this today. This is going to make for a lot of fun. Alright, so that crystal guy just rocked us. And the reason it's kind of sketchy right now is because we're online and I prefer to not be online, but okay, good. I wish I seen the screen to let me not be online before I even start the game. I didn't see that option. Continue. Charcoal pine resin. We know what that does. That makes your weapon have fire. I bet just a strong attack. Which is, what was the strong attack? Oops. Fading Soul. Blood. I like that. So essentially, you can just keep fighting that crystal lizard until you beat him. Which that could turn out to be our entire evening. Well, we just took that crossbow to the face. My goodness. This is so weird. A cleric's sacred chime. Okay. I'll take it. If there's a... That wasn't where we were at. We were going down this path. Because there was a crystal lizard back here. It is kind of odd, the setup on the keyboard. Very odd. Okay, let's go. We do have our summon sign here, or our... Yeah, he moves kind of weird. We won't attempt this guy anymore. Not until we get a controller. My goodness. I just feel like right now with the mouse and keyboard, all we can do is just basic block and attack. Any other maneuver is just weird. That's funny. We will try to run back in there and grab our souls, though, what little we have. So right now, our glorious Herald here, we're at 2 deaths already. And we haven't even got out the tutorial. Okay, so the spear can do the little attack while you're blocking. It's kind of a bonus. And especially like the sensitivity, you'd almost have to turn it down like a lot. If you do decide to use the mouse and keyboard, you've got to turn the sensitivity down a lot. Because, like, I'm having to, with my hand, I'm having to be, like, so gentle as to not make the screen just completely turn real quick. Ugly little guys. We might run in there and run out. Is there any other items in here or just that? I think there's just our souls there. There's this item. Soul of an unknown traveler. Yeah, there's no other items in here. Yeah, we'll come back to that guy later. Let's get a controller before we come back to that clown. Well, we already know where I'm going tomorrow as soon as I wake up. Okay. Oh, pretty. This looks a lot like when you first step out on Dark Souls 2. You step out and it's like it opens up real wide. That is good looking right there. That is beautiful. Yeah, don't let me forget, my friend. We have to get a controller in the morning because playing with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, we're getting a good look around and having a little taste for tonight. Ooh, light a bonfire. Well, I guess that's all we can do there. There's an enemy down there. Another enemy here. We were trying to do the parry there. Okay, that is not. That is not quite. Kept switching the weapon off. Oh, I get it. You can, you want to hold the right mouse button and then hit shift. But you want to hold the right mouse button first and then hit shift. Yeah, parrying is futile with this setup. Just run around and smash them. And I'm guessing on this game, it's kind of like a... It might be like the original where they're unlimited. The enemies, like they always respawn. That's what I'm guessing. Poke 'em, poke 'em, poke 'em, just poke 'em. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow now. There's some path leading down here. Why do I feel like this is not the right way? Oh, perhaps it is. There's an item there. A guy with a crossbow. And another guy with a shield and a spear. Who's kind of trying to just... Nice. Even blocking feels so weird. Oops. Well, fire bombs, thank you very much. So hopefully everybody doesn't expect too much this evening. I've got high hopes when we come back tomorrow. Yeah, the sensitivity. Whew. We could turn that setting down. If we were having to play prolonged with this setup, we would have to turn that down because that would drive me crazy. As fast as he's turning. Message? L while dashing. Okay. Anybody down here? No. Anybody in there? No. Oh, there's an item there. Ah. Dang it. We were meant to, we botched that plunging attack, didn't we? Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the sound of the arrow. Like you can hear it just whipping by. That is a nice feature. That is a very nice feature. We can run up here. Okay, so double tapping the space bar. Oh, first attempt. A Titanite shard. Running's kind of clean. I will give this to the keyboard setup. Running around is like it's kind of smooth, you know. Fading Soul. Oh, look at this guy. Why do I got a high likelihood that this guy is going to be death number 3 right here? Oh boy. Remove sword. What the hell is on his back? odd. Probably have to do that to get past these doors here. Well, let us hope that we can conquer this guy using the old mouse and keyboard here. Where is the... Take a little sip here before we get rocked and wrecked by this guy. Remove the sword. So do we get to keep that sword? Iudix Gunder, okay. Oh, nice little swing. Nice little stamina drainer there. Bad, not bad. He does have that cleaver he has. It's got a really nice arc to it. I like the moveset of that weapon. Oh, he just like threw a punch. That was pretty cool. Oh, he got a hit in. Nice. This guy's angry. Should problem, dude. I felt like I needed to get away from that edge there. Like we would have gotten knocked off the cliff. Okay, what the hell? What the hell's going on with this guy? What in the world? What the hell is this crap? This is weird. Nice attack there. Don't think we want to be in front of him. Okay, stay locked on him, please. That really drains the stamina right there. It's so weird. What is going on with this guy? First attempt, Iudix Gunder. And we didn't even roll at all, because it's kind of difficult to roll. Ember Restored. Okay, whatever that means. Coiled Sword. Okay, so he gives you his sword that you pulled from his body after you kill him. Light the bonfire. Sure, why not? We love lighting fires. Okay, leave. Interesting. So we didn't kill that crystal lizard boss, but we did kill this boss on the first attempt. We didn't even roll that whole fight because it's kind of janky rolling with the mouse and keyboard, but I just kind of kept my shield up and just kind of strafed around him a little bit. Not bad, not bad. I was convinced that was going to be death number 3 there. Interesting. Of course, I'm not going to really keep count of deaths because that's so hard to do. I don't have that kind of stat meter. I could try to remember my best. Okay. Well, that Iodex Gunder, whatever his name was, I am unimpressed. We just beat him with a mouse and keyboard. That was unimpressive at all. Okay, wait a second, what the heck? Looks like there's a path up and a path down. Okay, up is probably where we need to go. But down here, there's a couple of what seems to be just regular peons here. It's kind of sketchy switching between your equipment, too. I can't believe we beat that guy on the first attempt. I'm sure he's just a pushover. Usually those first bosses like that in the Souls game, they end up being like regular enemies later. Homeward Bone. Yeah. So a lot of these items are starting to look pretty similar. I feel like we kind of might need to level up though before we lose this 3,700 that we've picked up so far. The good news is even though we died to that crystal lizard a couple times, we haven't lost. We've always picked up our soul sign. What's this guy doing? You think I can't see you? Okay. He's just standing on the edge of the cliff. Let me catch up on the chat. Amazing. Awesome game. Enjoy and explore. You can use bombs if you want. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Velnita. Thank you. It is a lot of fun. I am looking forward to tomorrow, though, coming back with the controller, because this setup is frustrating. And I promised I'd stop saying that. Okay, so there's a few enemies here. We might as well hydrate ourselves. If you can't tell, we're already a few in already before we even started. I don't want to get too specific what we're into this evening, but just know that we might not be 3 sheets to the wind, but we're about 2.5. We're getting there. This is a beautiful game. Beautiful. I am thoroughly impressed that we killed that Iotics guy. With our old mouse and keyboard. Boy, I turned around just in time. Oh no, not today. We could try to... Perfect. They did not drop any items. Well, you can't expect too much from these beginning mobs here. Our character is kind of on fire. I mean, I know she's hot, but I didn't think she was that hot. I mean, she's pretty. You know, it's hard to tell with all that armor on, but she's not like that gorgeous, you know. We haven't found any cute outfits yet. Because if you watch any of my old Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 content, you know I'm all about the fashion souls. Looks over stats every day. What a confusing mess here. Here's an enemy. So you can't lock onto them if they're just laying there. You kind of have to aggro them. Fading Soul, it's probably all they drop. One guy, he dropped a chime earlier. Don't ask me to equip it. Not with this deal. I think this was a good idea though. Even though we don't have the equipment yet, go ahead starting the live tonight, getting acclimated with the area. There is an item down here. Always explore. Oh, there's a different enemy here. What is that? A doggy? I hate dogs. Yeah, same deal as the first two games. When it comes to the dogs, it seems like just let them bash against your shield and then punish them. Why does our girl look like a dude? I should have given her more feminine features. We're meant to be cute. Nah, scratch that. We were meant to be gorgeous. Alas, this is our first time through. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to go in there yet. I feel like we've pretty well... I think we went up there. Or did we come over here and see that item? I think we came over there. Okay, that's where we dropped down and got the item. So let's go back up there. Instead of dropping down, let's go up there and explore a little bit. How did we get up there? It's so confusing. Yeah, when you use the mouse, it's like it's odd when you're turning. It's a very odd mechanic when you're turning, because you got to be careful. Because if you turn your mouse and the movement buttons at the same time, your character just spins. It's almost like playing a first-person shooter almost. The best way I can describe playing this game with the mouse is like playing a first-person shooter, because you can just like spin real quick like that. You know, like it's weird. I've never been able to do that on these games. Okay, this is where we were at. We killed those two guys. We came up here. We saw that item down there and we dropped down, but we didn't go over here. Another item. Oops. A homeward bone. The game is rewarding us for looking around. Thank you, game. Very odd indeed. I guess we are meant to go in there. We didn't go up here, though. Oh, more pathway leading in it. And another enemy. This guy has what seems to be a katana. Oh, he just parried us. That's nice. Okay, so this guy's slightly tough. Oh, nice. Nice. Nice enemy right there. I bet he's really easy to parry. Like stupid easy to parry. If we recover our souls here, we might do that. Was this the right way? Yeah, this was the right way. So I'm not sure if we have to fight through these guys again. Or we can just run up there. Well, nobody's following us. Definitely want to get those souls back, because I bet at the beginning every little bit of souls is like precious. Oh, he's up there on that ridge. So we can kind of keep fighting him. We'll take these guys out though. We don't want them to wake up and backstab us. Well, easy enough. We can recover our souls easy. As long as we bring him back down to us. We don't want to die up there by him. Oh yeah, we want to bring him down here. That way he doesn't aggro us while we're trying to reclaim our souls down here. So bring him down here. That's so sketchy playing that. I wonder how many people have struggled with that guy. I feel so handicapped though. Alas, we'll ignore him for now. Let's just grab our souls and go explore inside that building in there. I am glad I pulled back so we can easily reclaim our soul. I don't know what they call it in this game, soul sign or... Well, that just hit him in one shot. That was odd. I wonder why that attack hit him in one shot. Yeah, in here is where we were going to go inside. Firelink Shrine. Interesting. Might as well go up first. The bonfire will deliver thee to Lothric, which I guess is the name of this world. Okay, nothing over here. Oh, I guess you can go outside there. So up here on the right, you just come right back outside. Interesting. Okay. Examine. Oh, this is like... Oh, a giant tree. This is just like Dark Souls 2. They have those giant trees in there. Soul of a deserted corpse. It's locked. Surprise, surprise. Typical Souls fashion. There's an item up there. What the heck? Might not be able to make that jump right there. Probably meant to go up and come back down. Alright, let's go downstairs. Okay. Are these enemies or NPCs? What a confusing place. Hawk.
Welcome to the bonfire, Unkindled One.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
Well, if you tend to the
lords
if you
have
tend to
left
the
their
flame, how come it ain't burning?
And must be delivered to them. To this end,
Must be doing a crappy
side.
job. Oh, okay, so you talked to her to level up. Well, we'll talk to her for a little bit.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls.
Oops. My bad.
Ashen One produced the mark of At to Lothric. Very well.
It's so easy to
Then
do when you're
touch the
playing with the
darkness
massive
within
keyboard.
me.
Attacking
Take
an
nourishment
NPC.
from these
Oops, my bad,
sovereignless
lady.
souls.
Okay, so you level up with her.
These souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire, retreating to darkness beyond.
Poise at 18 already? The stats on this third installment is strange. Right-hand weapon. Item discovery. At least it shows you what it buffs up. Endurance. Now we can put our endurance up one. Oh, it requires... Oh, okay, I see. What's the difference between vigor and vitality? Vigor is HP. And vitality... Oh, vitality is equip load. Got a lot of stats on this game. We'll do one endurance and one vigor. Why not? Sure. We'll spin that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, farewell, lady.
May the flames
With the
guide
strange...
thee.
I mean, she ain't bad looking, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a hot shower. Maybe some fresh clothes there. It's not too bad. The hair is a little unkept, though. Maybe we'll find a comb on our adventure here. Is this the fire? Okay, that might not be the fire. Who's this clown? This guy looks like a clown.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Of course.
Well, you're not alone.
Just like
We unkindled our work.
all the games. You know.
Don't even die right.
I mean,
Gives me conniptions.
starting from Demon Souls, you got that loser that's just hanging out in the Nexus that just goes, woe is me. Woe is my life. Oh, I hate everything.
The fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
I'm sure this guy will have to fight him later. My goodness, this place is strange. Some chairs up here or something? What the hell's going on here? There's a guy back there. Oh, is that Andre the Blacksmith? The heck?
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, I've lots of little things. And yes, I'm an Ashen One, fair as is thy one.
So are you a merchant? Oh, you can sell and buy.
Ashen One, bring me umbral with ash. Is it not our sorry?
Purchase item. Prism stone. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks a lot nicer than the previous installments. It actually looks like stones, you know. That's a good look for the design right there. We already have a talisman. A torch. Oh, great. You can utilize torches. Oh, she does have some arrows. Repair powder. Tower key. I bet that's the key for that locked door we saw outside. And she does sell some spells. We already have one heal, if I'm not mistaken. Switch. Okay.
Ashen One, be sure to bring...
Okay, sure. Sure, we'll bring you more souls. Sure, lady, sure. Not. So is this Andre the Blacksmith from the first game? They brought him back for the third game? Really? Still doing the same thing, buddy. And give it up, bruh.
Well, a newcomer, I see. As a humble, you're in search of a toilsome journey, I'd wager. Let me smith. I am a smith.
Okay, smith my weapons then. Reinforce Estus Flask. No Estus Shard. Okay, so we need to find Estus Shard. Reinforce weapon. We would need a Titanite Shard to reinforce. Repair equipment. No equipment needs repaired. A lot Estus. Oh, you can change between your mana Estus and your health Estus. Okay. Infuse weapon. Okay, that's how you change it to a fire weapon or what have you. I got you.
Weapons and protect, but when their durability is, use a powder, but should chance impact, I'll hammer them back. They take no, so handle. Prithee, be careful.
Okay, so I think just like this game really has taken a lot from. It's such a mixed bag. I'm getting like. First off, when we started, I started getting some Demon Souls vibes from having that mana bar. But it's also got a lot of features from the Dark Souls 2. Like that durability bar underneath our items. And you don't repair them like in Demon Souls, you repair them. I guess you can only repair them when they're broken. Kind of a gloomy place. And we are running into quite a few dead ends around here. The Firelink Shrine has a lot of dead ends. Interesting. Let's check on this side. Anything over here? I bet you as you progress through the game, other NPCs show up here, because this seems to be like the main hub. Unless there's other hubs in the game. Only Lord knows, I have no idea. Albeit we got the janky mouse and keyboard, I'm glad that we started tonight. Okay, so we've explored. We did? Did we? Yeah, we explored that way. This way. Okay, that leads to the same. So all three of those paths right there just goes down that way. There's no path over here. Okay, this is just a ledge. Nothing fancy there. Probably same on this side. It's probably symmetrical in its design. Looks like we've got downstairs pretty well explored. And that's where we came from. We came from up there. What the heck was that? Reed engraving. Yorm the Giant of the Profane Capital. Okay. Reed engraving. Doesn't it remind you of the room on Demon Souls up top in the Nexus? Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Doesn't that remind you of that back in Demon Souls when you went up to the top of the Nexus and you could like see the top players of the game? I thought that's what this was. Ludleth the Exiled. What, he's actually sitting there? What? Are these guys actually in the chairs? Nobody's in that chair. Or that chair. But this is the only guy sitting up here. Interesting. Let's talk to you.
Unkindled, and as I am, look not in bewilderment as I say.
I linked the fire long ago, becoming Lord of Cinder. No, you didn't. I did. No, you didn't. We did that a long time ago. We linked it and we walked out the front door. We had no mercy.
No need to be coy. Knowest thou of 5 thrones will take 5 lords? The fast fading flame, a reenactment, so it is. I may be but small. Now.
Okay, so he said we got to get 5. I guess we got to get all 5 of these guys back here for something. That's what it seemed like he was saying. Not the most interesting dialogue, to be sure. So we were up here. We explored up here. That's just that ledge we were on earlier. We did check upstairs already. What the heck? There's an item up there. So apparently you can go higher than this. And I bet you getting higher than this is probably getting past that annoying guy over here. Let's let me go talk to that guy again. Let me see what kind of weapon he has. It's a blacksmith dude here.
What is good this one needs?
Andre the blacksmith. Oh, he just reinforces. You don't buy anything from him.
I don't want to.
Okay, so this girl's like the store down here, and he is the blacksmith, so to speak.
Ah, well, how many?
Sell item. We did pick up some souls. Ember. Gain strength of flame, boosting HP until death. Okay. Titanite shard. We have a heal aid spell. Broken straight sword. Well, we can sell that. Get rid of that hot garbage. We know that's garbage. Purchase. You do have some weapons. We cannot use the halberd because we lack... What stats are those? Strength and dex. The scimitar, we're only shy about 2 stats in dex to use that scimitar. Short sword and dagger. Oh, remember our Dark Souls run? We used the bejesus out of the dagger, my friends. My God. We just parried everything and riposte on that Dark Souls game with the dagger. We get our controller tomorrow. We might pick up that dagger and do that. I don't think there's any point in getting another heal aid when we already have it, because I don't think that's how spells work in this game. I think they don't work by the amount of spells you have. They work on how much mana you have. A leather shield. How do you compare? With what you have? I guess you just have to know what you have. So she sells a chain set. I do like our shield that we got right now. It's pretty nice. Leather shield, large leather, warrior's round shield, the Crimson Parma. Shout out to Dark Souls 2, the Crimson Parma. We rocked that thing for a while. White Sign Soapstone. Okay, enough of that. Let's see.
Ashen One.
I'm guessing our only way to progress is to fight that guy. Oh, embed the coiled sword. So we don't get to... Oh, I forgot we picked up that coiled sword. So you don't get to use the coiled sword. You embed it in here, and that makes the bonfire in here. Odd indeed. Organized storage box. We got nothing in there. Burn undead bone shard. We don't have any of those. Attune spell. Oh, we just have the one spell. Travel. High Wall of Lothric. What? Iodex Gunder. That's the guy we beat. We actually killed him on the first attempt. That wasn't bad. Cemetery of Ash. Oh, was that the, was that... That might have been where we started the game. High Wall of Lothric. We haven't even been there yet. But we can go there? Well, here we go. We'll try it out. Ring of Sacrifice, always nice. First playthrough, we might be using some of those. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we might have to ditch the helmet. If I can remember what the controls were on the PC here to pull up your equipment. Inventory. Okay, that's inventory. Equipment. Okay. Remove the helmet. Okay, this is how we can see our items we have. So we have a talisman. We did pick up this talisman. But we don't have enough faith. That is faith. We don't have enough faith stat to use it. What's the difference between the two? It costs more. Spell buff 100. Spell buff 60. So it's worse? That's odd. And it's more expensive to use. That's weird. Okay, go back. I just wanted to take off our helmet there. Yeah, using the way of remove restore link to other worlds. Banish phantom. Acquire souls. Firebomb. Okay, we're looking a little bit better without that helmet. Yeah, she's a roughing, but you know, she can be polished up a little bit. I think she looks good when she cleans up. Let's say that. Okay, so I don't know where the heck we just went. We traveled to some place called High Wall of Lothric, and we're in this room that has got nothing in it but a door. Open sesame. Oh. High Wall of Lothric. Okay. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like the clouds. That's a nice touch. Nice touch indeed. Typical Souls fashion. And that looks to be a bonfire down there. I see movement. I see movement. Roger that. Check it out. Yeah, oh, looks like a dog or something. Ah, this is so clean looking. I wonder if they have items in the crates. They kind of did that a lot on Dark Souls 1. They had items in crates a lot. In Demon Souls, it had a lot of breakable objects in the game, but hardly had nothing inside them. Just doing a tad bit of exploring. What the heck is this? It's a tree. It's some dudes with trees growing up their butts. What in the world? Come on now. What in the world? How weird is that? Okay, looks like a bunch of dudes down there praying or something. Is that a dragon? Okay. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. Gonna be one of those go back later to areas. Well, at least it's got a bonfire here. Ah, what the heck. We got nothing to lose. We're playing with a mouse and keyboard. We don't care. We're not too serious today. Okay, so they're not really aggroing me right now. This guy's slowly approaching. He's just taking his sweet time. There you go. Very hard to, what the heck? My bad. I did not want to do sticky keys. No. Apologies for that. Sometimes that's another reason why I hate using the mouse and keyboard. Sometimes when you hold down the shift key too long on Windows 11, it'll say, oh, are you wanting to use sticky keys? No. Another reason for us to get the controller tomorrow. So we did get a parry on that guy. He's weak. What were you screaming for, dude? Okay, these guys can backstab. I feel like these guys are weaker than the ones in the beginning area. Or they're about the same. They take 2 hits from our spear. We're trying to, oh, I did that sticky keys thing again. Yeah, don't bother parrying. Not with the, keyboard setup. Oh, the Healy just does a little bit of healing. But you can cast it a few times. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. See, I can dig that. I can kind of dig that setup a little bit. Yeah, don't try to parry anymore. My PC keeps thinking I'm wanting sticky keys. Just bent over asking for it. My goodness. Violation. Candle? No. Soul of a deserted corpse. Okay, so this guy must be dead or something. These guys didn't drop anything, though. Oh, must be dead. Must just be frozen in stone. Well, at least it gives you some easy souls down here. You probably don't even have to kill those guys if you run through here. There was that path to the right, though, at the beginning. Oh, please. Come on, HD. We can see you hiding behind that box. Holy, what do you think this is? A CRT TV? Come on, bruh. Come on, my guy. That is so sad that this enemy back here thinks that we can't see him. Might as well pop another one open. Please. This guy back here, he thinks like, if I hide behind the box, he can't see me. It's like a 5-year-old playing hide and seek. Watch, he just ends up absolutely wrecking me. Okay, tactical retreat here. I'm kind of shocked that that roll actually dodged, because we were actually like right next to him. That almost makes me think that like rolling in this game, you don't necessarily have to like roll away from him. You can just be right next to him and roll and miss. Well, we're definitely picking up the fire bombs. So there's a ladder here. And a bunch of junk. Bunch of junk that they must have got from Boletaria. What the heck? Okay, that guy looks tough. He's got a big ol' axe. And he don't look happy at all. Oh, there's an item there. Dang it. How do we get that item? Ah, we'll figure it out. So I guess the only path this way is going down the ladder. Let's see what kind of ambush awaits us. And apologies again for the maneuvering of the camera. It's just we don't have a controller yet, so we're picking one up tomorrow. So it's going to be a little bit janky, our first episode tonight. Moving around. One thing about using the mouse, though, I found is hilarious is turning around. You can just, whew. I mean, you can just like, it's probably good for like people that are good using a mouse and keyboard for PvP, because they could just have their head on a swivel, moving around real crazy. To me, I just find it like frustrating. Okay. Okay, we got a guy on a shield here. I'm not sure why our item is kind of stuck on that soul of a nameless soldier. It's kind of big. And he's got a little arrow buddy behind him. And backstab. Or not. Punish. Easy enough. Block that just in time. got several enemies coming down here. Not sure why. Two-handed? Nah. We're not feeling that proficient. It looks like we're going to be dying right here for sure. Nice. Nice little pull them back to the doorway here. And they didn't drop no items though. The jerks. Oh, I like the sound of that flaming arrow as it whizzes past you. Not get a backstab, oddly enough. Well, strafing those guys seems to be effective. We did pick up a spear, though. Wasn't there a path going up, though? Wait, was there an item there? No. She's like a homely looking fellow. So weird. So weird using the keyboard to select these items. Okay. And was it me or did our Estes? Oh, great. Okay, so that guy does wake up. And he's just blasting fire down here. Interesting. Run away! Why do I feel like we're meant to come back here later? That ain't good. Well, looks like right here's a safe spot. Okay, so he's now reaching us here. If we come back here, we'll just stay behind this pillar. This is probably one of those encounters when you just need a bow and like 500 arrows and just sit there and just keep pelting him. Run away! Not too shabby using the mouse. And we've only died like 4 times on this first live stream. So it's not you. You are dead. Must be a different dragon. It's so odd. I gotta catch a bunch of... Yo, you got the DLC? Bismarck talks. Actually, no, I did not get the DLC. I just purchased the base game. This is my first time playing ever. I could get the DLC for another $20 or whatever it is. But I've got a feeling it's going to take a long time to get this under wraps as it is. We got 3,000 souls. We might level up. Oh, you can't level up at a bonfire. Oh, so we have to go back to that lady? That's... You can... Oh, it's so weird already. It's like... I just see like all these nitpick things from the first two games thrown in here together. Kind of mishmash.
Welcome home, Ashen. Speak thine.
My desire is to see you
Very well.
a little bit more
Then
revealing.
touch the darkness, take nourishment
Touch
from
the
these
darkness
sovereignless
within me.
souls.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious? There's no way she just said that. There's no way they put that in the game. Come on now. Oh my days, bro. You gotta be playing me. That NPC just said, touch the darkness within me. This is so wrong. Alright. We can... Always good to put our health up. Might put our... What is our equip rate right now? Let's put our vitality up one. And we still have enough to do another. We could put the dex up or the attack. Put the dex up to 12. Perfect. So we just leveled up a little bit there. That's not bad.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame...
Farewell. So we should be slightly tougher. Nothing substantial. So travel. Cemetery of Ash. Oh, okay, I get it. So this is like the first area. There's 3 bonfires in the first zone, I should say. And the second zone here is called High Wall of Lothric. I can't believe she said that. That is so... Herald Helm. Is that the helmet we had, but we took off? We were rocking that helmet, but I took it off. I just wanted to see her hair. We could... Yeah, Herald Helm. That is the helmet we have. We'll put it back on. What is our stats right now anyway? Oh, equip load 30 out of 53. That's terrible. You always want to be under 50%. Always. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter tonight, but yeah, tomorrow when we have a controller, we are definitely going to get that equip load under. Okay, so coming back here, looks like all these guys do respawn. We already kind of explored this direction. And they, there was a dragon down there, so we kind of backed out. Let's go take a gander this way. Okay, what the heck do we got here? A couple of dogs. And some more guys praying here. Okay, this dog. Yeah, dogs haven't changed in these games. You just want them to bash up against your shield. Oh, what the heck? I'm hit. I'm hit. We got an arrow stuck in our arm. The heck is that coming from? Where did you come from? You cheeky bugger. Oh, we just picked up a light crossbow. Nice. Oh, a nice little heal there. So there's definitely some enemies about here. I wonder how long that arrow stays in you. Okay, this guy don't look happy. Big axe. Punish. Wow, he has significantly more health. But we are kind of staggering him with each hit. So he's not that impressive. Not that impressive. Nice thing about the shield and spear is you can kind of stay behind the cover of the shield. Okay, don't go down here. So there's a staircase leading down. A big guy with a halberd. Mentore Esteem. What the heck is up with all these statues with the candles? Some of them are lit and some of them are not. It's kind of odd. Why do I see a blue glow? Interesting. Okay, buddy. Do your worst. You can kind of chain combo these guys. You can just stun lock them, keep poking them to death. At least if you're one-on-one. Oof. What the heck was that? Oh, another one of these things? This is just like that boss we just fought. What the heck? So weird. Now he's like significantly tougher. It's like a mini boss or something. He's just going crazy. Wow, interesting. That thing is crazy. That is so weird. That is the strangest creature ever. He like explodes into this big, giant, black, gooey, odd-looking thing. Oh, wait, we were going this way. That is an odd bird right there. Wait a second. Is that guy right there the one that shot us in the back last time? It is. Well, you won't get to do it this time. Sorry about your luck, friend. Okay. Down, doggy. Get down. Yeah, that creature up there was so weird. Come on, big boy. Oh. Just as our endurance was running low. Where'd the other big guy go? Yeah, I remember you, Mr. Axeman. Wow. Mr. Axeman ain't playing. He's angry this time. I like that jump attack, you guys. That's pretty cool. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Let me catch up on the chat here while I take a sip. Shields are kind of useless in this game, not gonna lie. It's more effective to dodge roll out of the way than block with a shield. Right? I do believe that wholeheartedly. Alas, our controller doesn't work. So we haven't used a controller on our channel in a while, and I plugged it up today and it wasn't working. So all I got is this mouse and keyboard, so I'm just making do with this first live stream. I've got a feeling when I have the controller tomorrow, it'll be a bit more of a fluid experience, and it'll be like playing the older titles. I'll be doing a lot more, you know, rock 'em, sock 'em, dodge 'em, as opposed to just tanking everything. Well, I do believe that shields are like really good for the look and for parrying. Okay, our soul sign is way over there. So what I might do is just run over there, grab it, and run back out. Run! Grab that item. Ooh, a longbow. Okay, so we recovered. He's just kind of sitting back there. how much it just sits back there. Wow. Wow. Impressive. Most impressive. Pick up a longbow though. Oh wow. Used ranged attack on this thing, it would be a lot more effective. I'm curious to see what kind of damage the crossbow does against this guy. Well, that's not bad. Oh, so you like reload. Your first click of the button reloads, and then your second click of the mouse actually fires. Oh, we don't have enough stats to use the longbow. Interesting. Actually, go back here. What if we use the firebomb? I didn't think about that. Let's try that. Oh, he about got us too. Perfect. Okay, so we took that big ugly black thing down. I guess Titanite shard, nice. So I'm guessing that they must be susceptible to fire. Oh, we need some. Our blue mana was drained. We couldn't use the heal spell with the blue mana drained. Interesting. I always keep my eye on the chat, but it takes me a minute to catch up to it. Because I'd be so engrossed sometimes. Remove. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Very odd. That is a weird, and I mean weird enemy right there. I find that enemy very strange. Just some big, gooey, black, oozy mess coming out, sprawling around. It almost reminds me of, a game we played recently, Twisted Insurrection. There's one of those creatures in that game is kind of like that. I guess we can't gotta line it up perfectly. Or like they grow out this huge appendage and they just start slashing at you like crazy. So we did learn one thing today. Those creatures are susceptible to fire bombs. Which makes me think we might need to purchase a few more. Some muddy statue. A stair that is blocked. Of course. Of course it's blocked. We can't step over those stones. They're too slippery. They're too slippery stones. We don't want to twist our pretty little ankle. Our gorgeous Kinkle. Is that all that was up here? I guess so. I guess coming over this direction, that's all it was over here was. We picked up a longbow, which we can't use. We don't have enough dexterity ability for that. Dexterity. I can't even speak English. And we killed some funny looking creature that sprouts out this gooey ooze appendage. That is actually a mistake. I did not mean to do that. Some gooey appendage that makes me think of... Oh, you know what it reminds me of too? It reminds me of a game on PlayStation 3, that creature we just killed with the firebombs. It reminds me of those Resident Evil number 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Resident Evil number 5. Let's take a sip and catch up on the chat here. Playing this game on a mouse and keyboard sounds like a pain. You have totally said it, my friend. It is a pain. I'm shocked that we've only died like 5 times so far playing this game for the first time. But this keyboard and mouse setup, I feel like it would take a long time to get acclimated to it. It's very odd because I played this game, not this game, but I played Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 and 2. I've played those titles back on the PlayStation 3 and recently on the PC too. But I've always used a controller. And the last time we played Dark Souls 2 was a year ago. I was doing a playthrough on a couple different characters on the channel, and I was using a controller, and it was, it was a fun experience. But that same controller, I had tried to hook it up tonight to play this game I just purchased this evening. And the controller, it won't even power on. It's hilarious. Definitely giving me respect. Let me sit up in my chair here. Definitely giving me respect to people that do use the mouse and keyboard. At least I can say I have tried it. We've gone all stream tonight doing that. What was the... I feel like if you get proficient with it, it can be a little bit quicker. As far as the moving around and the basic attack and the blocking is not a problem. but it's very strange to say the least. Okay. What is down here? A whole lot of nothing. That longbow we picked up, I feel like if we can get our decks up in order to equip it and just buy like something stupid. Does not open from this side. Interesting. I feel like if we get our decks up and buy like 500 arrows or something ridiculous, we could probably kill that dragon. Because that's usually how the Souls games go. I'm just thinking of in Demon Souls, that's what you would do. So it looks like we do have to go back down this way. And if not necessarily fight the dragon, we have to at least run past this flame after we fight all those enemies there. Okay, buddy, enough screaming. Trying to line them up. At least the spear's got decent range. It probably behooves a beginner player here to kill all these guys, get every little bit of souls you can get. One thing I am curious if the enemies respawn infinitely, or if it has that mechanic that Dark Souls 2 implemented, where they don't respawn infinitely. They respawn about 10 times. I think it was like 9 or 10 times. And then they stop respawning. Which reminds me of that a couple of boss runs. You know, if you die to the boss like 9 times, eventually there'll be no enemies between you and the boss because you kept having to kill all the enemies leading up to the boss fight. It's fine. This is a gorgeous game. Without a doubt. Our blue Estus is empty. And our orange Estus is empty. Another thing that's odd on the keyboard is you're using the WASD keys on the left side of the keyboard to move around. But in order to use your items, it's the up-down arrow keys, which are actually on the other side of the keyboard. So as far as switching items and spells, it would be very odd. Let's go. Let me go back here to the Firelink. We got 1,800 souls. It might be enough for another level up. And if I'm not mistaken, we do have some soul items that we can actually use. Let's look at the, not the equipment, the inventory. Fading soul. So if we use one of these, how many souls do we get? 50. Yes, we're rich. Well, we might as well. We might as well use all of these. Use selected. All 3. Okay, so we can use these soul items we picked up. Soul of a Nameless Soldier gives you 2,000. Holy moly. I think that was our starting gift, though. That was pretty good. Use selected. So we just used all of our soul items there. And I'm curious. The bow, you need 14 decks. Well, we already have 12, so we technically only need 2 more to use that bow.
Welcome home, Ashen. Speak thine.
So let's talk to her again.
Very well. Then touch take nourish.
It's the darkness within me. Please, girl, come on. We are spoken for. So we're going to level up our decks to 14. We can now equip the bow.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
I don't know why I checked the Estus. I checked the Estus like that because the R button on the keyboard is right next to the E button, and the E button is your interaction
well
button.
met. How may I?
Alright, we need some arrows. We've got a bow. We got the decks to use the bow. But I'm starting to think about some arrows. Okay, these are the only arrows available to us. Is wooden arrows. Do you sell fire bombs too? You do $100 a pop. Sheesh. A little steep for the beginning of the game, ain't you? Alright, let's buy 539 arrows. Items exceeding maximum placed in storage. Okay. I have no idea what that means.
Ashen One, be sure.
Yeah, sure. Anytime, lady, anytime. Let's see here. So our bow, we can equip the bow. Oh, you only can have 99 at a time? Really? So where did the other 500 that we purchased go? Did they go in our storage box? Storage box. Okay, thank goodness, because I was like, man, we bought like 500. Okay, so you can only hold 99 arrows at a time. That is odd. So that's a different mechanic too from previous titles. You can't have just 1,000 arrows in your back pocket. It makes sense. It makes sense. The only thing that would be odd though is when you are firing the arrow, how do you switch between arrows essentially? That's how you target. I guess we'd have to manually switch it in the menu. That's okay. So we've got like 110 arrows. Is it going to be enough to take that dragon out? Probably not. But everybody could laugh at my misery here. High Wall of Lothric. I've got a feeling we're going to be here quite a bit. Okay, buddy, we know your routine here. And a little rear action for these guys here. Come out of the way. My girl likes peace and quiet. She don't like all that screaming. Boy, I feel like the proctologist here just giving all these undead an exam. I mean, it's a decent way to make a living, you know, as long as you don't mind the stank. And funny point, a good friend of mine I grew up with, he graduated high school, went into the medical field, ended up becoming a gynecologist, believe it or not. And he makes a good living doing it. And he told me the worst part about being a gynecologist, now I'm not being dirty here, YouTube, this is clean. He said the worst part about his job, being a gynecologist, it's not the stink of where you think it might be. It's the smell of women's feet. Because, you know, they put their feet up in a stirrup, and as he's getting ready to, you know, do an examination, you know, he said that he said some of these women's feet is just atrocious. I always found that kind of funny. So this guy, he hides behind there, and this other guy, he kind of wakes up when we attack him. So let's attack this clown first. Give him the old pokey pokey. Tomorrow's going to be nice. It's going to be nice playing this game. I've got a feeling we're going to have a couple of streams tomorrow. We'll have a midday stream. The midday stream will be just kind of doing some laundry while we're streaming back and forth, and then we'll have our glorious evening stream tomorrow. That'll be a thing of beauty. And that's right, you gotta go down the ladder here. We're getting pretty familiar with this. You know, when you've played one of these games, you've played them all, essentially. It's all just dungeon crawler, memorization. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. New area, new enemy, what's going on? Alright, these guys might be sitting back here. Give me a chance to do a little hydration here. A dragon. He was awake earlier. I don't know if he's still awake now. We'll have to see. Poke our head out here. What a change of pace, though, us playing this game as opposed to... The reason we've been playing so many older games lately is, you know, as some of my friends know, we recently have moved a couple of months ago. Oh, so he is already awake. Goodbye. So as I was saying, you know, the reason we've been playing so many older games the past couple of months is because we recently moved and we finally have a good internet connection now. And we had a lot of older titles in our library, and we were just playing them. And I'm still playing older games, as always. And this is an old game itself, it's 8 years old, but we're slowly working our way back up to something a little bit more modern. Okay, we can either try to take out the dragon with our bow and arrow, or we could make a run for it. I'm pretty sure behind this pillar, it seems to be safe. Yeah, I bet it any closer. That did absolutely no damage. Targeting the wing. I just feel like if we got a little bit closer here, it might work. Like you could almost get like right here, I think. Because I think we were here earlier without getting hit. Yeah, so right here, it seems that you don't get hit. Believe it or not, using the mouse and keyboard is kind of clean on the using the arrows. We've got 99. It'd be hard to tell. If we get down to like 50 arrows and his health is half, then we know it's enough. Otherwise, we'd have to upgrade our bow. One odd thing is you do kind of have to hold down the right mouse button if you're doing it. I think this is the sweet spot right here. We don't want to waste any arrows. Not for the cost per se. Well, we're right at 50. that's kind of annoying. You have to hold down the, Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I think we'd have to upgrade the bow a little bit. If we upgraded our bow to like a +1, that one actually did 44 damage. And if you had kind of a better angle, really make sure you aim for the head. That is odd. I doubt those 13 arrows are going to do it. But you never know, Did we just kill him? Oh my goodness, we got him. He gave up and ran away. Well, well, well. You can't kill him, but if you damage him enough, he runs away. Nice. Nice. Our first new weapon, a club. We just picked up a club. Another ember. I don't know what those embers do yet. Our longsword. Ooh, a new weapon. And a claymore. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was that gate that we were looking through earlier. Large soul of deserted corpse. Okay, so that is the tactic. You just get the bow and just shoot that dragon. Okay, so that door opens. Let's look at these weapons real quick. Interesting. We cannot use the claymore. We need more strength. We can use the longsword, though. We might rock that for a little bit. Why not? A little poking action. Okay, okay. Can rock that a little bit. So we didn't get any souls for killing that, or for damaging that dragon, but he did run away. Okay, so there's a stair here. Some stairs. And a chest. This is our first chest of the game, and I already have a feeling it's a mimic. Don't ask me why, the chain is going the wrong way. If it's anything like Dark Souls 1. If you sit and watch it, can see it move up and down if it is a mimic. If it's like the other games. Yeah, see, look at it. Up and down. That's a mimic. How funny is that? Our first chest of the game is a mimic. Okay, this could be another death here. Yep. He hits hard. This thing is just strafe it. At least it has the... Oh, that was close. At least it kind of has the same moveset of the other games. Down with the first mimic of the game. Give me something good. Give me something good. Deep battle axe. Okay. We can use that. Kind of an up-close and personal weapon. Interesting. So we just picked up a deep battle axe. And it's got a little purple attribute thing next to it. Saying that it's deep must mean it must do like cutting damage or something. Yeah, there's some knight over here. This could be really bad or really good. We'll find out. But he really drains your stamina. Nice backstab. Okay, we got this fool. Well, we got that deep battle axe just in time. Nice. Okay, a little bit janky there. I apologize for the jankiness of our moveset here, but we are using the mouse today for our first episode. We will be on the keyboard tomorrow. Interesting. So there's a path going down and a path through here. Interesting. I'm going to leave it running, and I'm going to take a quick numero uno here. All of our brewskis are catching up to me. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Apologies, we have returned. We could not hold that any longer. My goodness. It didn't take too many brewskis to run through me, but man, did it just fly through me. Alright, back at it. So we just picked up this deep battle axe here. That was actually a pretty good, cool looking weapon. This guy actually was not all that tough. Anything that we're defeating on tonight's live stream, I'm just absolutely unimpressed with. Because we are severely handicapped using the mouse and keyboard. So if we're killing you tonight, my friends, you are just a sorry enemy. Like that Index Guthar guy. Some standard bolts. Oh, okay. So, okay. This is the direction. Right? Yeah, that's where we defeated or we didn't defeat him. He kind of ran away. Okay, so you come up here. So technically we can just come this way now. We don't have to go through that other area anymore. Okay, we came down there. So this seems to be the only path now. Yeah, any enemy that dies by our hand on this live stream tonight, our first episode, is absolutely sorry. We are playing severely handicapped right now. Okay, there's some enemies down there and an item right here. Firebomb, yes. Okay, he is just... Nice plunging attack. Get in there and swing. Run away! Which way did we come from? In here. So you can go down the stairs or up. We might check up first. What is up here? Oh! Oh! Another bonfire. So we have gotten through the first area, I'm assuming, of this part, because we have just reached another bonfire. Very nice. Very nice indeed. It's almost nice enough to crack one open. Have another. You deserve it. That's a bit of an inside joke, but you deserve it. Storage box. We could go back to our ammo here and replenish our ammo. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that is a cool feature. I just noticed that. So even though you can only hold 99 at a time, apparently anytime you go back to the bonfire and rest, if you have extra of any ammo, it will fill it back up to 99. Because I was going to replenish our arrows, but it seems to have done that automatically. Nice feature. Very nice feature. Okay. I think I'm digging that. The game is slowly growing on me. Is it worth $60? Yeah. Just because we're a fan of the series as it is. I'm not sure where I'm going to get a controller for the PC tomorrow. Okay, wait a second. These enemies reset. We're dead. I totally forgot the enemies reset. Just hack them. Okay, remember that next time, game time, when you rest at the bonfire, that the enemies reset. Is the dragon gone for good? He seems to be. And there doesn't seem to be any reason to go back that way. Unless we just wanted to fight those enemies again. So this deep battle axe... Wow. Nice. This deep battle axe seems to be doing a lot more damage than our spear was. Definitely seems to be doing a lot more damage than our spear was. So we've made it to the second bonfire in this area, apparently. But we need to be careful here. Oh, he just did a throwing knife on us. Where did this guy go? Okay, I guess he just walked away. Whatever. Plunging attack seems to be the way to go on these guys here. Because you can eliminate one, and then you just got a one-on-one fight. Oops, did not mean to do that. Ooh, Titanite shard. We are getting the shards, though. I would like to go up and beat this knight up. Where the heck did he go? He walked out this way and just disappeared. It is kind of odd. What does the running attack do? We totally missed. That's funny. Who is blowing my phone up? I'm doing a live stream right now. I can't take text messages. I'll have to call this guy back. I'll have to call that guy back. I can't do a phone call right now. Can't do that while we're doing a live stream, buddy. I'm eyeballing this used car. This guy's calling me at like the oddest time. Wow, the backstab did massive damage against that guy. Holy moly. That about took out. That really almost took him out in one hit. I didn't see how many souls he dropped, though. I'm not sure how significant. Probably best to pull one or two at a time on these guys. I'm going to take this archer out. The axe has pretty good swing to it. Not gonna lie. Like that kind of rounded swing, it'll kind of catch him off guard. this is going to be so nice when we come back tomorrow with the controller. All we got to do is just hope and pray that our local Walmart has a controller for the PC in stock. They usually do. This was where the bonfire was. Right. Don't get confused. Push forward. No time to waste. We're beating the game tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I have expected some of these barrels to explode when I hit them. Item. Soul of a deserted corpse. The poor deserted corpse. Oh, how sad is it? Oh, it kind of gives a purple aura effect. The deep battle axe. Ooh, nice little sneaking maneuver there, buddy. Parry for you. And a riposte. See ya. I'll call him in 5 minutes. Alright. So we're currently heading out here. Yeah, I better call this person back. It's about that time anyway. So when we come back, we're going to head down this ladder over there. I'm almost half tempted to go back and maybe spend what souls we have in case we die again, that we don't lose this 3,900 that we got. Because so far, on our first episode tonight, we have not lost any souls. Even though we've died, we have recovered. We have recovered anything that we have lost. So we're probably going to head back there and spend what we have. Beautiful. Where was it? Firelink Shrine. Yeah. So most likely we're going to get off here for tonight. We're going to get us a little controller purchase tomorrow. And for our next episode, we're going to be much cleaner and smoother. We might even go back and fight that crystal golem that we bypassed earlier. I appreciate everybody coming in on the live stream tonight, albeit a little bit janky on the camera movement here using the mouse and keyboard. It's been very interesting. At least we say we've done it, you know. We've done the mouse and keyboard. We've attempted it. We don't really like it. So we will come back with our serious looking chick. My goodness, she's so serious. For our midday stream tomorrow. I appreciate everyone who came in tonight. I appreciate you. Imperfection O, always supporting the channel. Rakomi, you're always there for me, brother. I love you to death. Velnita, first time seeing you. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Bismarck Talks, I appreciate the feedback. You're the man. And until tomorrow, peace.